Bless up. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, we about to dive into this thing right quick. Conversation and reviews. Shout out to my man, A Different Perspective. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
When he's serious, because it seems like the vast majority just want casual encounters. That's it.
That's what some of y'all just work though. Let's be honest.
Really?
Listen, we want the male perspective, so that's
But where are you getting that from? Like, why would you say?
Well, So here's the thing, right? They say be honest. So we have this criteria that these women set for these men. You have to be this, you need to be that, you need to be 6 feet tall, you need to make this, you need to do that, I want you to be in line, I want you not to cheat, I want you to do this. But at the same time, they're still dealing with women who are emotionally hurt, who have parents who never taught them how to be a woman. Most of these new age women don't have the concept of...
My man is spitting heat rocks. Spitting heat rocks already. But is he right though? Okay, let's examine it. When you look into a large number of women, not every, but when you look into a large number of women, you see their childhood pain. They wear it on their face. The way that they move, the way they behave, you see that shit. Even when they try to cover it up, you know, when they take the Instagram photos, the TikTok photos and the videos, they wear the filter, y'all know. Or they take the pictures and show the videos from the waist up. Come on now. Dead giveaway. The insecurity and the makeup. They hide their pain, but you see it anyway because they also act out the very thing that they're hiding.
What a virtuous woman is. Then we want to speak to the Bible. And then you want men to treat you like a queen, but you act like peasants. See, that's what the problem is. Because you can't walk around here shaking your ass in the club and expect me to respect you when you don't respect yourself. You can't put your man before your kids and expect me to respect you as a parent. You only present what your value is. And if your value is your ass, your hair, your nails, your smile, and your presence.
But he's right though. That's the thing. He's right. He's highlighting things that are right. And they know what he's saying is right. Most do not like the fact that he is right. Most don't like the fact when most people say things that are right because it calls them out. It exposes them. Let's continue to listen.
But not your education, not your person, not your love, not your heart, not your interaction, not your intelligence, then we don't get to meet that. And the thing about it is that a lot of people have this conversation and it's all cute and funny when we're talking now. But when somebody tell you that this is what you presented to me, so I gave you what I thought you was worth. The thing about it is that ain't nobody coming to you nowadays like the young lady said, with respect. As a man, because I deserve the same respect you do. So what makes you think that I should value anything less than what you show me? And most of these women who are out here are drinking in the club, tore up, laughing, joking, and that's great, have a good time. But at the same time, if you don't carry yourself like a lady, what is a man supposed to present to you? If you don't carry yourself with respect and class, what the hell am I supposed to present to you? If you look like ass, I'm going to treat you like ass. And the truth about it is, everybody wants affection, everybody wants to feel wanted. And what women have done nowadays is replace the whole being attractive and being somebody of stature with the idea of being desired. Because the more men they want, the more powerful they are, and they think that's going to get them a good man. You can have all the money in the world, you can have a good job, you can have a banging body, you can do all of this and still be messed up in your head, and it makes you the most unattractive person ever. But this is what we get. And for every woman who sits in this room and says that I am not that woman, 4 of your girlfriends are. And the bad part about it is that I ain't got to deal with the conversation and laugh and joke, and I can get mine off and just go home. Then why would I have to go through?
Y'all hear that? Crickets. He had them women silent in there. Man, he said, for every woman in this room that say that they aren't those type of women, 3 or 4 of their girlfriends are. The truth. Oh, I showed that video to a female friend of mine.
Man, the truth will have you humbled. The truth will have you humbled. And shout out to my man Jerry for sending me this clip. Anytime, whether it's a man of good character or a woman of good character, displays the truth, Anytime anyone will have a problem with what that person said, knows why they have a problem with what that person said. Because that person is speaking about them.
And she was like, I was waiting for the hole. I was waiting for the hole in what he said. There was no hole. She's like, I couldn't deny a single thing that he said. He was spot on. What he said got a lot of women in that room thinking about the fact that, wow, you know what? We do feel like we can do and say and be however we want, and then just expect for a man to just take us as we are. And part of the reason why they have that disillusion is because of the fact that men pursue them still. The sad reality of the matter that a lot of these type of women are failing to conceptualize is the thought that, or the idea that, it's not enough to just be pursued. That the wrong person pursuing you isn't going to do you any good. If you want to,
But yet you keep choosing the wrong person. Okay? You keep choosing the wrong person. Here's the thing. When you look at it for what it is, and we all going to look at it for what it is because we're all adults. Okay? You have to choose better. The illustration of opening a door, you have to be willing to open a door for a man to walk in. If you are not willing to open a door for a man to walk in, you have nothing. If you don't have anything of value to bring to a relationship, to the table of relationship, you have nothing. All I keep hearing is me, 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 me. I, what I want, what I need. What about the things you would love to do for the man you are with? Let's start there. Let's lean in with that. For the man that I'm in a relationship with, this is what I would do for him. And I guarantee you, the things that you do for him, in return, he's going to do for you. So you're going to get it back. It's going to be reciprocated. But most don't lean in with that. And this is where they fail.
a certain type of man that fulfills the requirements that you lay out, that you have to be presenting yourself in such a manner that will attract that type of man. It's like they don't think about the fact that the type of men that these women are asking for hold themselves to a high regard, to a high standard. And when it comes to a woman, they're looking for someone who is a positive representation or a reflection of who they are. Present yourself as nothing more than a good time, and you will be treated as such.
Take all the smoke, because this is the reality for the majority of men and for the majority of women. If you are a woman that has done your whole entire body, if you put yourself in the overly sexualized category, that's why they treat you like they only want sex. You have immediately put yourself into a category of being sexualized, which means men may not respect you the same. You could have the utmost character, you could have the utmost whatever, but if you got the look that looks like sex, that's what they're going to treat you like. If you dress like the UPS man, I expect you to deliver the mail.
They can't get the cookie. They got to get my mind first. They still have to get my mind.
Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with surgery. I'm not. I'm talking about out of proportion, crazy looking, obviously done bodies.
You heard the woman in the background, right? You heard the woman in the background. She said, oh, that don't mean they can get the cookies. That don't mean they can get the goods. They still have to stimulate my mind first.
How can a person stimulate your mind if all they doing is advertising? To anyone? Because here, if I have to stimulate your mind, you have to stimulate my mind. And if I'm having a hard time stimulating your mind because I'm looking at the way you present yourself, I don't need to stimulate your mind, because the way you present yourself and how you present yourself, what you say and how you say what you say, will automatically turn me off. And we don't even get to the stimulating mindset of it all. We don't even need to get there. That's gone. Because you already destroyed and eliminated yourself by your appearance, by what you say and how you say what you say.
She's saying that, insinuating that she's going to dress like the type of woman that her friend here on the podcast is talking about. But that doesn't mean that, oh yeah, I'm hypersexual and I'm just going to give you the box. No, you still have to show me more than that. That don't matter. You gave that statement from the mindset of a woman. The mindset of a man, it don't matter if it took her a year to give me the box. She still presented herself in such a over-sexualized manner that I'm still only gonna view her as such. It don't matter how long it takes for you to give up the box. That doesn't change the way that he perceives you if you present yourself in a way that looks like you're for everyone. You see the way she's dressed? This is always, since I was a teenager, have been the way that I like women to dress. Something that flatters their body, flatters their shape, but isn't exposing everything. I've always been a fan of that grown and sexy business class style. I know I've said it on this channel before.
And I love that too. I love a woman that dress classy and sexy, not trashy. You want to dress trashy? We save that for the bedroom. But a woman that is presentable, that is respectful.
But it's the truth. Let's continue.
Because there's no way you're doing that for yourself. And maybe I'm making an assumption, but how you wouldn't do that for yourself. That screams, I need attention. What do you need attention for? Because you need validation, or you need your rent paid, or you need your car note paid, or you need to feel like you're the prettiest thing on whatever. It's all bad. There's nothing good that can come from that.
When you see women, or when I see women like on TikTok, Instagram, taking all these half-naked pictures, twerking, popping it open, thought pocking it, mop bocking it, pictures with the filters, videos, selfies from the waist up because they too ashamed to show the full body. I see all that shit. I'm like, okay, you doing it for attention. Imagine if men didn't give those type of women attention. What happened if men didn't stop giving women internet attention? Stop with the likes. Stop with the comments. Oh man, they'll have a damn hissy fit.
Somebody that's had their whole body done, please let me know in the comments. Come on this show. What do you do it for? What do you do it for?
I do it for me. I do it for me because I was insecure.
You still
I had kids. My boobs don't sit up like they used to.
That's different, but you probably wouldn't do it like them super overly sexualized. It's very clear that your body's been done. There's nothing wrong with surgery. I want that to be clear. After I have kids, please believe if I don't snap back, I am nipping and tucking whatever I need to nip and tuck. If it is not doing what I need it to do, I will get help. It is what it is. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. What I'm saying is if you put yourself in the overly sexualized category, that's why they treat you like they only want sex. You did it to yourself. So for people that are saying, oh, I just did this for me. No, you could say that. But it's not true. And your actions are showing that. And you probably regret it because now men don't treat you the same way.
But I like dressing sexy, Sarah.
So do I.
So what's the difference between...
I'm not sleazy. There's a difference. There's a difference between sexy and sleazy.
I'm so glad she said that. There's a difference between sexy and sleazy. If I can see the color of your areolas through whatever it is that you're wearing, that's probably leaning a little bit more towards the sleazy side.
If you are wearing a clothing attire and I'm seeing your panty lining, or your G-string, come on now. Or are you wearing a blouse and your cleavage is showing? Come on now. Again, look at how you present yourself. A large number of women look at how you are presenting yourself. But then you have your audacity to talk about you want a real man, you want a provider, you want this, you want that. Does it always have to be about you? How come it can't be about him? Both of you. Here it is. I call it copy and paste conversations. Women saying something that the last woman done said. That's all it is. It ain't nothing new. If you want to do something new, tell the men what you would do for him. Lean in with that.
If I can see half of your butt cheek, or hell, even a quarter of it hanging out the bottom of your shorts, guess what? That's a bit sleazy. You can make something look sexy. You could do sexy without it being sleazy.
If I can see the crack of your ass, that's sleazy. Come on now. Help me make it make sense.
They say I'm the ugliest bitch on the internet.
What the fuck?
I don't think they lie, whoever they is. Oh, y'all didn't hear me say that.
What is this?
Ugly wear.
What the fuck is this?
Ugly wear boo. How am I the ugliest bitch on the internet and we have this data?
The fuck is this? Fuck you want me to do? The fuck you want me to do? What is that? Who is that? Where did it come from? How did it get here?
It's no way. Right, babe?
Right, baby.
They don't know nothing. They just mad. Pussy. And I'm playing. And I'm playing this girl. And you want to fuck. Talking about the ugly.
Look, I love my tattoos just as much as the next person, right? Heck, I like.
But let me highlight this. She'd be a good model for a tattoo company. I just thought about it. She would make a good model. She would make a good face of a modeling ink company. Promotions. Go ahead.
Me a woman that's tatted up. I like me a woman that's not tatted up. It just depends on how well you rock it and how well your artwork is, right? But let's be for real. You can be the most beautiful person in the world. If you get tattoos to this degree where damn near every portion of your naked skin is covered up to the point where we can't even make out your facial features, and you think that you're anything less than not appealing, then you're living in a world of delusion, because nobody can even tell what you actually look like.
You look fucked up. You look like somebody hog-tied you and took an ink pen and fucking went to work. You could at least showed us a before picture of what you used to look like.
Because your face is so tatted. If I look hard enough, I feel like I can kind of see what she might have looked like without the tattoos. And even then, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I'm not the one beholding it. Let's move on.
Viewers' discretion is advised.
Why the fuck are men so much more like hitting on me, attracted to me, when I'm like nasty? Like I haven't showered in like a couple days, or